Bake with the haze. It's Pig. Welcome to another episode. Thank you for all that have subscribed. Got 31. For anybody watching, checking out these videos, can you please, even if you don't like watching, can you please just hit the subscribe? Give me some likes if you can. That'd be much appreciated. And if you want to be notified whenever I make a video, hit the notification bell. Alright, that would be helping us out big time. Today, I want to be a little bit more clear on my price predictions. I'm still standing by them. I do think we're going to hit those prices around Christmas, but I don't think we're going to just like shoot up there all at once by any means. We are going to have pullbacks, and I've drawn some new charts. Got some new lines formed to kind of show you what I see us possibly doing in the near future with Bitcoin. We're still at 300 billion market cap. I think we may have taken a little dip under, but we're right back over it. Let's go take a look at coinmarketcap.com. Let's refresh it. Okay, we're at $302 billion. Almost $303 billion. Okay, we got a Bitcoin dominance of 47%. Mailman's here. Bitcoin is at $8,282.24. Ethereum 478.81. XRP 46 cents. I think XRP is a great buy anytime it's under 75 cents, in my opinion. So being under 50 cents, I think that's really cheap. Yeah, it might be able to get lower. I haven't really looked at that in the last few days. See what it's doing. But from all my charts that I've drawn, they are all hitting the same upward trend channel. So from all other points these coins have hit that channel line, they've all exploded after touching it. And we're at that point. So I still think we're going to explode up. And let's not go over the prices right now. Let's just go right into the charts at Bitcoin. Not that one. This one. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm a little stuffy. I've had really bad allergies the last 2 days. But as you can see, okay, we started up here, and that started this channel, this upward channel right here. Okay? That started it. And if you draw it all the way through, you can see that they match these points, these tops. Okay? Then, down here, you got a start point. And if you draw a line through, you can see that they match the slope and the angle that Bitcoin has been rising, or was rising, is still rising, okay? So this is a long-term channel support uptrend line, okay? Right here. Sorry, let me get a drink. Now, at this point, I didn't really know this channel had been formed until yesterday I looked at it. So I drew this in, and you can tell this line matches the angles of all these dips and rises and tops. They all match. And if you put this one on right here, see how it matches right there when it starts kicking up? That kick up right there started this new channel right here. So we have this green channel right here is inside this bigger yellow channel, okay, that we started in, right? And as you can see, once we hit this yellow uptrend, we fell below it briefly, a couple times, okay, but we fell below and we broke right up. Every time we broke under it, we shot up. Every single time we ended up shooting back up above it. So you know it doesn't want to be in this area, okay? So as right here, we kind of fell back into this area on the trend line, the upward trend line, and we formed this channel, this green upward channel. And we live in it sometimes, right? So we kind of fell in it, we broke above it, lived on it, fell back under it, came back into it, fell under it. We kind of rode underneath it on this other trend line for a while. And we broke up into it, couldn't stay in it. Broke under it, broke back up into it, couldn't stay in, broke back down. Every time we break out of this green, we lose a lot of momentum. We take a big drop down right on that yellow trend line. Every time we touch the yellow trend line, we go back up. Okay? So we hit it, and we came up. We broke through, see, 1, 2, 3. Third test right there. We broke through that green in-between channel that we formed, okay? And we broke up out of it. And we lived there for a little bit, and then we lost that support, okay? And we fell all the way through it, but barely, okay? We came right back. As soon as we touched it, or broke it, we came right back and shot through the top of it again. And we lived up there. And that's when the real volume started picking up, which is about $2,500, right? So if we shot up and we lived here around $4,500, broke back down, hit that upward trend support of the middle green channel right here. We hit it right on it and we shot back up, right? And we lived back in here and we shot back through this channel, okay? That's when we were done living between 4,000 and 5,000. Okay, we were done being in there. And you can tell with this upward trend line on the yellow right here, you can tell that as it goes up, we've already surpassed that 5,000 mark of no return. Like, we're basically there. It has a very, very, very small possibility of getting there. But this is where it's really the lowest point it could really get is right there, and that is $5,200. Okay, we're never, I don't want to say never, but because of this yellow upward trend channel line, we're not going. There's like 99.9% chance that we're not dropping below 5,200 ever again. Okay. Now, as we broke up, that's where we had that huge run up to Christmas time, right before Christmas, and we hit 19,000, like $19,966 or something like that, really close to 20,000, right? And we've just been dying off, right? We've had these little hiccups coming in, and now we're on another one, right? And this one's not as tall as these two, okay? But if you can see this big pattern, you can see this trend line right here, this downward trend line, that resistance, we just broke through that big one right there, okay? This right here is a break out of this bigger one. Let me draw this in. Let's try orange. I'm sorry, I like the rainbows. I like all the colors. So this orange one, this resistance right here that we formed, you know, the last spike we had, we didn't break it, and we came right back down, right? And we formed this falling wedge. I think it's falling wedge. I guess that's what you call it. Anyways, and we broke out of it, and we didn't have very much momentum, and we fell out of that rising wedge, it looks like. And then right here, we found that support at like roughly $6,200. All right, and we bounced, we skyrocketed. Well, we didn't skyrocket, okay? We had a strong recovery because you see the head and shoulders, the inverse head and shoulders we had formed right here. Left, head, right, back to the neckline, right? And then we shot up to this, all right, this line right here, okay? Let me draw a line. Shot right there, okay? We stopped. Why? Because we formed, here, let me draw this one red, or this red one orange, show you a resistance. See, now from this peak to this peak that we just formed, we just created a new resistance downtrend line, okay? And we didn't break it. I need more water. Okay, we didn't break it, not yet. Now, because of this green upward channel that we formed way back here, because of this, it's still in here, okay? Don't count it out, because we're back in it. See, once we didn't break this peak right here and we fell back down, look at, you can see we landed right on this green support uptrend channel, okay? This inside channel that we have formed. And we rode it, and we didn't have enough momentum to keep carrying us up it. So we fell right back into it all the way to the bottom and out of it. But as you can see, we hit that support again right here. Like, it doesn't want to go back down to this yellow uptrend channel, the bigger part yet. And if it does, it's going to happen way down here. But I personally don't think it's going to get that far down there. I'm going to show you. Because we're in this channel, this upward trend channel now, these two green ones, because we're in that, and you can see that we broke this support right here. Not support, we broke this resistance that was formed from this peak and this peak, okay? We broke that, and now we are in this consolidation point right here, this falling wedge that we have formed from this peak down to our new peak. This creates a tightening, okay, right here. This is all tightening, and we're inside this channel, right? We just hit a peak. So we're going to create this peak, and we might test it again. We might not. If we test it again, we might get a double top and fall right back down. Either way, we're going to bounce through here, and we're going to come back down and probably hit somewhere around the 7,400 mark, 7,500 mark, okay? Possibly even the 76.84. Right there. Okay, right there. We could hit this and start bouncing back up through here. Okay? Because now that we're back in this green channel, if we go back in time and look, it doesn't spend too much time in the green channel. And when it's below it, you can tell it wants to get above it. When it's above it, you can tell that it's trying to hold support to stay above it. And we're at that point now. We're going to be creating this last dip right here. And if we can get the lows to stop about right here, if we get the lows to stop here, see where this consolidation is right here? If we can get that same thing right here, as you can see, we got this open space here. We can get a top or a bottom like that. If we get that right here, we can break up back to the top right up here. And see this point right here is open space. Right here is opening. This could easily go down and just come up here and consolidate right in here, and then just pop right back up, and this would go back up here. Now once we break this $10,000 mark, or is it, oh, this one, once we break this $10,000 mark, that's where it all starts. And I think we're going to, after this next dip, I think we're going to have enough momentum right through here. I think we're going to pop up through here, consolidate, and then keep continuing right there, right up here. Now, what I want to show you too is if we take this growth from about $2,500, okay, if we start at $2,500, see, this is just a little spark right here, right? Then we consolidate it, and it's like, oh, Bitcoin, boom, right? So if we start here at $2,500, and we take that growth right here, it was 926.26% growth, all right? And if we put that on to at the $10,000 mark, because look, the $2,500 mark, $2,500, where is it? Right here, $2,500, that was our mark then. This time it's 10,000. See, and up here our mark was 4,000 to 5,000. So you can say it was 5,000. So it's going up, right? 2,500, 5,000. Now it's 10,000, right? It doubled. That means it's gone faster, right? Okay, the market's moving faster. Okay, remember this. The mark was $2,500. Okay, the support, the main support. Then it went to 4,000 to 5,000. Let's just say 5,000 because look, we never went back down to 5,000. So that's a heavy support, right? So I got all this red in between these whites to show you that's heavy support. Okay, we're not going to hit the 5,000. Now up here, we need to get to that next level, which is 10,000. We need to consolidate up above that, and to consolidate above 10,000. We need to reach another peak. That next peak is going to bring us to Christmas time. Christmas time, we're looking at, if we go back to 12/16, just like last year at the peak, right there, that's 10,000. Where is it? It's roughly 10,000, a possible 10,000. Oh, whoa. I'm sorry, that's not 10,000. That's 100 and basically over $100,000, guys. And that's matching the same growth from the $2,500 mark to the 19,900 mark. Now, if you take that same measurement right here and we put that growth up here and we break this upper trend line, see, if we break this upper trend line, that's going to signal positive growth, right? See, this one, that's why we had such a bad bear market right here. We didn't really break that. I mean, we did a little bit. You can probably consider that a little break for continuation growth, but we're going to break this one hard. We're going to break this one really good, I think. And I think it's going to create this new pattern that's going to bring us, I think, over $100,000 Bitcoin. And then we're going to fall back here and we're going to meet this trend line again, which brings us down to roughly anywhere between like 50,000 and 80,000. You know, we're going to consolidate in this period. And then we're going to have this point. I'm just going to draw it right now. I'm going to show you. Just like we did right here, right? This space right here, just put it right here. We're going to end up creating this point, right? Where we do something like that. I don't know where it's going to go. I think it's going to stay in this area. I think it's going to be something like this. Possibly like this. Possibly consolidate in here. You know, we could also just fall right down. You know, we can create this peak and just ride down. We could do that, but I definitely think at some point we're going to be coming up here very soon. I still stand by that. I think it's coming sooner than people think, and I think it's because we have this inside channel that we don't like to be in, and we're pushing the top of it again. And look what happened last time we did that. Just look. We pushed it and we came back down and we broke out of it and we kind of tested up here, not all the way up here, but you know, we broke it and we stayed above it here. See, and we only dropped back. We're working our way back into this pattern of positive growth. Now, I was watching Bitcoin Ben, and he said, I love his channel. I love his live streams. He's a great teacher. He's got a great course. When you show up live on Bitcoin Ben, he has a discount on his course if you want to learn how to chart. He's really fucking good. It's only 110 bucks. So if you want to learn a graph and make some money in the market, Bitcoin, I'm sorry, Big Ben Millionaire. Big Ben Millionaire. He has a really good course for $110 if you join his live stream. He's got the discount at that time. I personally have not bought it. I watched him for a little bit. Well, not even a little bit. I've been watching him for a couple months now, and I've learned a lot from him. He's got really good knowledge. Just from his live streams, I've watched a lot. I've learned a lot. But the one thing that I do tend to disagree with him on is the world news and the world politics that are involved in crypto. Whether people want to think it is or not, it's a manipulated market and the big dogs are in it, all right? And they're doing what they want when they want. So that's that. So with that being said, we have the ETF news. That's kind of why this pattern has been drawn up. I mean, if you can tell, like, that's someone's playing the games, right? So we've hit this peak here, right? Okay, now we're going to fall down here. This is what we're doing. Let's go to this one. This is what we're doing right now. So this area right here, that's right here, okay? That's where we are. Now, if you look in the past, we created this falling wedge. Boom, broke out of it, couldn't break it, couldn't break this channel, okay? We're in a pattern. Come down, same thing, we broke it, same thing, we broke it. Now we're creating the same thing again. Only this time, it's a little bit different. Because if you notice up here, it was fighting this resistance, okay? We're not fighting that same resistance at these points, right? It's further down, so we have more room for growth. Okay, that's my opinion. So we can, if we get enough pump right now, we have the opportunity to just bump right back up in here. We can either bump up in here, or we can bump up this way, okay, and consolidate here, and possibly pop there. But I think we might end up coming up here and popping at some. It's possible now. It's also the other scenario would be if we failed this test again, because we could create a double top right here. So this point here, we come in here and we could fail. And if we fail this, we would be falling again. We would be making another one of these patterns right here, okay? It's just a continuation over and over again. This wouldn't be any different. We would just go like this. Something along the lines of that, right? Or something like that, okay? Because we're working our way, we're using this right here as support, you can tell. Okay, we got a little bit lower here, we're getting a little lower. Could we go down one more? And this is heavy resistance, okay? Or support. This is a heavy line of support now. This is a heavy line of support now that we're sitting on, which is why this point right here is so crucial. Where we are right now, we're going to create a double top and fail and come back down here, or are we going to get enough pump and break out of this? Because we have room now. We have room for growth right here now. We never had that at these points. See how tight it was with this support right, or this resistance right here? Even here, like, it could not stay above and just fell right back below it on that dump. Like, now we have room to grow again. Okay, so this is very possible, right? But we are working our way. You can tell we're working our way to this uptrend, channel support. Okay, and if we go back to this, that's this yellow one. Okay. Now the farthest we'll go down, in my opinion, I don't think we're going to go below this green channel right here, okay? This channel, it wants to be above right now, okay? Because we've already fallen down and hit it. It's possible. It's possible. Because of this triangle and this pattern shows that's tightening right here, it doesn't want to go down here, okay? It doesn't want to go down here. It wants to stay up. Okay, it wants to work its way this way. And you can tell, yeah, it looks like a pump, but at the same time, we needed it right now. because we had to work ourselves back into this green channel. This green channel signifies positive growth, right? And if we go back here, look, we wanted to be in it, we couldn't be in it, okay? Bounce back. We wanted to be in it, couldn't be in it, okay? We bounced off that support. We wanted to be in it, and we didn't want to be in it no more. We wanted something better. So we went up here and consolidated. We still wanted more. We fell back down because we got greedy, right? But this stayed support. So we shot up and consolidated back at the greedy section. We got greedy again, so we started testing this up channel, right? And we got greedy, and it brought us back. This wick hits it, okay? And then guess what? Everybody noticed that some people got rich, and we're like, "Oh my God, Bitcoin, boom!" And now we broke. We tested, and then we broke the support right here, and we tested again, broke. We wanted to stay above that because everybody was getting greedy. Bitcoin, 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 and look. Boom, 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 boom. And we formed this new all-time high, right? Now we're working our way back, consolidating, consolidating. Look, we're back in this green channel. We wanted to stay above it, but we couldn't, right? Too many people were having doubts, right? So we fell. Oh, but look, we caught there at the $5,600, $5,700 mark. That's our support, right? We created this inverse head and shoulders, which is a pattern that gives us this spike. So whether you want to call it a pump or not, we're finishing the pattern. The pattern had to be finished, okay? So it's not a pump. In my opinion, this is still healthy because it's a continuation of the pattern, right? And we're testing the top of this upward trend line again that we don't stay in very long. Now, we're running out of space. We're getting to that point. We got a lot of resistance right here. You can tell we got this blue one and this orange one and this $8,500 resistance. Okay, we got all that playing on this point at once, which is why I don't think we're going to break it yet. I think we're going to come down and we're gonna fall onto one of these supports at 76.99 or 7,400-ish. Okay, we're gonna fall on one of those supports and we're gonna bounce up. Once we get openings here, this is all open room right here. This is easier to break through. So we go bounce up, break through, consolidate, bounce, break through, consolidate somewhere here, and break through here. This brings us to beginning to middle September, September 19th. What a perfect number to be going up, right? So we go up, and we're going to end up breaking $10,000 because this is an opening right here. Okay? Because look, this was an opening. This, if you take away this blue right here, this is the same as right here. But guess what? Look at all this resistance on this one, keeping this point down. That's why we never broke up. Okay, we never broke that 10,000. This time when we pop here, we got opening here, we got opening here, and this opening right here, because there's no downtrend channel right here blocking us. So we're going to hit it and we're going to end up continuing up because there's not as much resistance up here as there was here and here. Okay? That's what I think. Now I can't be wrong. We can fall out of this right here. We can fall right back down to 5,700. Okay? I am not counting on that. I think we're going to stay in this green up channel right here. We're going to stay in this green up channel, and we're going to bounce, break up above it, and hit that 10,000. And that's where we're going to find out. Right here. Let me draw it. Right here. This is where we find out if we break 10,000. Okay? Beginning of September. Okay? So that's Bitcoin. I wanted to go over Ethereum. I made a new Ethereum graph off of Coinbase. So, one second. Okay. Sorry. So we started this channel, okay? We just started. Once we hit the uptrend, you can tell the slope, we made the uptrend. Okay, so we just bring that up, we start creating channels, because now this point meets with the angles of these two shoulders on this head and shoulders, okay? So that creates another channel. This point meets with this point. You slope it, this channel meets with this one, they're all the same, you know, that you just hike them up, okay? So we're going in an upward trend, right? Because that's how blockchain works, upward to exponential growth, okay? That's how blockchain works. When you understand that, you'll know when we go up. And this is no man's land. We've never created a channel here, okay? This wick tested it and it didn't like it at all, right? That's just showing pressure from up here. So we don't want to be down here. It doesn't want to be down there. This pattern has created this triangle, okay? Created this triangle. These tops have created a triangle within a triangle, okay? They're all using the same support, right? Now we're coming back on a point. What happens every time Ethereum gets close to this downtrend? Every time it gets close, dude, we explode. We grow, okay? That's where growth is formed. Every time we get on this bottom, okay, this is considered a bottom, okay? Anytime we hit this, it's a bottom. Look at it, we're right there. We're consolidating into this point. We have broken the big triangle, okay? This triangle that was formed at this point to that support, we've broken it, okay? We are now in the second triangle, okay, which is longer. It's drawn out, right? Now we're coming to this point where we're going to be hitting, you can see this gap in here. It's resisting this trend line. Once we hit it, once we get to this point, this apex, we're going to be breaking out. And Ethereum is going to be testing. Ethereum will then be testing right here. $728. And from there, if we can break $745, then we'll be testing $827 and $894. Now, if we stay in this channel right here, if we keep this support or this resistance right here for the, let's go with $899.98, okay? And that's from this point right here, okay? This is that top area. Let's just go down here. Go down a little lower, right there, okay? So this is resistance. Now, if we pop up out of this and we break up here, we're going to consolidate in here. And we have potential of starting with Bitcoin. Like I said, I think Bitcoin's going to go up at Christmas. I think this is going to go up too. I think we're going to pop up through here. And we're going to be back at our all-time highs eventually. Why? Because look at this growth, guys. Hold on. Look at this growth. From $306, excuse me, to, let's go with 14, okay? That's 361% growth, okay? 361% growth, okay? Let's put that right here at the apex. 361% growth. Oops, sorry. %361% growth puts us back up here, breaking the all-time high, okay? Bam. Right? Now, if you look at this pattern, what are we doing? We're breaking all of them, right? And now we're back at the bottom. We're back at the bottom. We're back at the same point we were at back here before we skyrocketed. And we're needing crypto more and more. There's a lot of good news. Like, there's a lot of good things that are about to come in crypto faster than most people think. And we're at this apex point where we're touching the downtrend again. Okay, this is... just follow the pattern and put in this growth. We don't even have to hit up here for me to be right, but we are popping. We're definitely going to hit right here. And if we break this point right here, if we break this, which I think is very possible, 831, then we're going eventually up here to 1146. If we can break 1146, 1190, then we're going up to all-time high. Once we break the all-time high, you guys, we're back at the top over here. We're going to break this because that'll signify positive growth, and we'll consolidate back down to one of those major supports. Okay, we're coming to that point. Is it a good time to invest? Yes. Can you please hit the like and subscribe buttons? Thanks. Hope you enjoy. Because I like making charts. I do enjoy this. Let's see. Let's go to Tron real quick. I did some Tron again. A lot of lines in this, but we are in an upward trend channel. See these two channels? We have another one up here that I haven't drawn. See, if you go right here, we're in this pattern right here. Look at Verge. How similar does this look? Look at Verge. No, not that one. Look at Verge. Look at Tron. Look at Verge. Stretch it out a little bit. Yeah, look at Verge. Look at Tron. Look at Verge. Look at Tron. We're all at this point right here. Where's my XLM? See, here's my XLM. Look, we're all, look how similar all these are. Look, XLM, Tron, Verge. Okay? And we're all at this apex point. Okay? They're all there. They're all there. Ethereum's there. XLM is there. Here's the other Ethereum. Look how easy this one is. Look at this channel we're writing, man. We're at that point. Look, last time we got to this point right here, bam, bam, skyrocket. You don't think a skyrocket like that is possible coming up? You don't think this is possible coming up? Look, we're at the same spot right here as we are right here. The next thing is positive growth. That's coming up very soon by Christmas time, okay? Ethereum's going to be almost $20,000. Think I'm kidding? Look at the pattern. Look, it's coming. Okay, that's Ethereum. Look at Bitcoin. I told you Bitcoin's riding in this upward channel right here in the middle. We're going to dip and we're going to start coming up, okay? This is where the boom starts happening, guys. Think I'm kidding? Look, we can't keep spiking like this in this pattern. We can't keep doing this. You know, we can't keep making the same pattern before we break it. We're going to break it. Look at Tron. Look at Tron. We're here, man. We're here. We're at this point. Now if we take this growth right here and we put it right here, bam, we're looking at a $7 Tron almost, guys. Come on. We're there. We need to break up. Once we break up here, we're going to consolidate up here, and boom, we're going to shoot up again. All-time highs destroyed this year. You guys ready? All-time highs destroyed. This is no joke, man. This is no joke. We're at that point. Okay, we're at the point where we're hitting that uptrend channel again. Okay, look, last time this hit, boom. Look at Verge. Last time it hit this, boom. Skyrocket. Look, we're hitting it again. What are you guys waiting for? We're going to consolidate up right here and then explode. Who wants some of Verge? I know I do. Stop hating on Verge. You want to make some money? Get some Verge. Get some XLM. Get some Tron. Get some Ripple. Get some Ethereum. Ethereum Classic. EOS. EOS is going to be big. That's all I got for you. Okay, we just dropped a market cap. Like I said, we're going to take a dip. Okay, we're down to $296 billion. That's how fast the market can change, okay? We went from almost 303 to 296 just since I've been going over my charts. Okay, and look what I drew out right here. See, we might get this pattern and then a break up. One of these heavy supports right here will hold up. This one might not, so we'll fall down. This will be our main point of focus. Boom, okay? See what you got, Bitcoin. You're going to do big things this year. We're all going to get some money from this. Whoever's invested in crypto this year, you thought the last run was good. This is going to be bigger. Hope you all got your IOST tokens. They're free. All you got to do is sign up. It's on my Twitter at KingXPig42. You can find the link. Yeah, you can follow me on Twitch, KingXPig420. And a big shout out to Winnercoin. I'm going to show you what they just got me. Look at this. They sent me 20,000 winner coins this morning. I woke up to 20,000 winner coins. You know how happy I was? Look at this winner coin tip. This is what they tip me for my shout out videos and my support with their fucking awesome coins that everybody should be investing in because it's called Winnercoin. You want to get rich? They just handed me. If this coin starts out $1 like they said, they just got me $20,000 like that. You guys fucking rock at Winnercoin, man. Can't say enough, man. It's fucking cool, man. It's so fucking cool. You guys fucking rock, for real. 20,000 free Winnercoin. You guys fucking awesome. Smoke you out on winning acres, man. Alright, you guys, we're going to explode soon. We're definitely going to explode soon. Anybody want a ticket for the ride? You better get as many tickets for this ride as possible, because after this next dip, I think we're going to continue this up channel, and we're going to break up here. Okay? This is going to break up here. Okay, that's where we're going, guys. Stay tuned. Strap in. Bear markets don't last forever. And we're at the end of one. Okay? We're going up. Alright, get involved. Crypto. You guys, easy money. Get in. This is going to be so big. This is going to be so big. I can't say enough. I'm so excited. Just gotta follow the charts, man. Blockchain and crypto want to go up. It wants to go up. You gotta remember that. It's built to go up. That next up is coming up. Alright? So yeah, that's about it. Enjoy the day. It's Thursday. Weekend's coming up. Stay safe. Relax. Chill. Don't do anything stupid. Enjoy life. Don't get too stressed out. Yeah, don't get too stressed out. Try to stay calm. Alright? Get into crypto and enjoy the ride because it's going to get better. It's all up from here. Alright? Maybe one more dip, but we're going up. Should all be happy by Christmas time. This should be a Merry fucking crypto. I'm not even going to say Merry Christmas anymore. I'm just going to say Merry fucking crypto, alright? Alright, man. Peace out from the haze. Thanks for joining. Hit the likes and subscribes and notification bells if you like what I got. If you like Sean's videos, alright, we'll keep them going. Peace out.